friends, welcome to today's video. With this video, we start our second chapter of our physics, magnetic effect of electric current. A current carrying conductor produces magnetic field. That means current can produce magnetism. This is called magnetic effect of electric current. And here we start with magnetic field around a straight conductor, and we have the same experimental setup as given in our textbook, and we will go ahead with the experiment first. Let us watch the experiment given there. This is an experimental setup to see the direction of magnetic field around a straight conductor. Here AB is a straight and long conductor along which current is passed. We have two magnetic needles which are identical. One is above the conductor and another is below the conductor. A DC voltage is applied from positive terminal through a switch to one end and back to the battery from the other end. In the present connection, A is positive and B is negative. That means current flows in the direction from A to B along AB, and the magnetic needles are so arranged that these magnetic needles are parallel to the conductor, and we know the magnetic needle will always point north-south direction. So both the north poles, which are marked here as red, are pointing towards north. And now the connection is from A to B, where A is near south pole and B is near north pole of the magnetic needles. We can see simultaneously the deflections taking place in these two magnetic needles when current is passing from A to B. Then afterwards we will see individually in detail the direction of magnetic north pole's deflection when current is passing in particular directions, either from A to B or B to A. These figures are there in the textbook that we will explain later. Now just we can observe the deflections of these magnetic needles when current is passing from A to B in both the magnetic needles simultaneously. Let us watch. I hope you have noted the deflections of one magnetic needle which is kept above the conductor and another one kept below the conductor. We will explain it in detail when we take one by one the case and the direction of electric current and deflections directions. Okay, this is the same arrangement given there in our textbook, figure 2.3a, where a conductor is arranged above the magnetic needle. This is nothing but the magnetic needle is below the conductor. You might have noticed the difference in the statement. Conductor is here, magnetic needle is below the conductor. This is nothing but conductor is arranged above the magnetic needle. In the text it is written as conductor's position. Conductor is above the magnetic needle. I am sure you got the point. Now current is from A to B. We know the direction of electric current is from positive to negative. And in our text there is one point for discussion: what is the direction of electrons? We know electrons are from negative to positive, and electric current conventionally we believe that is from positive to negative. We consider only the direction of electric current here. So direction of electrons case we need not consider now. We consider the direction of electric current from A to B as A is connected to positive and B is connected to negative. Now I am sending electric current, passing electric current from A to B in this direction. Please see the direction of deflection of the north pole of the magnetic needle. You might have noted the deflection of magnetic needle. Current is passing in this direction. Magnetic needle deflected towards its left, towards the left of the direction of electric current. Electric current is from A to B. So when it is passing from this side to this side, that is from south end to north end is the direction of electric current now. So current is passing in this direction and magnetic needle north pole deflected towards left and reached near west, or it is moving towards west, or the direction of the needle is anti-clockwise direction. This observation we have to answer in table 2.1, that is, when conductor is above the magnetic needle, when current is passing from A to B, in which direction the north pole of the magnetic needle will deflect. There is a question there in the table. In table they have given two directions, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Our answer is it is in anti-clockwise direction, that is towards west. And in your mind you can just remember that it moved towards the left of the direction of electric current. So the answer for the table is anti-clockwise direction. This is the arrangement given there in our figure 2.3b, where current is from B to A, that is from north end towards south end, and that is positive at B and negative at A, and magnetic needle is below the conductor or conductor is above the magnetic needle. Let us see the deflection taking place to the north pole of the magnetic needle when current passes from B to A. Please see. Yes, it moved towards left direction of electric current, that is towards east. And what about the rotation or the deflection direction? The direction of north pole is in clockwise direction. Though it moved towards left, that needle deflects in clockwise direction. Now you see the arrangement of the magnetic needle and the conductor. Now the conductor is below the magnetic needle, or the magnetic needle is arranged above the current carrying conductor. Again, it is parallel to that magnetic needle and two ends are there. A is connected to positive and B is connected to negative. So current is passing from A to B, south to north direction. So this is given in table 2.2, but its corresponding figure is not given there in the text. Figure is given only for that condition when conductor is above the magnetic needle, that we have already seen. Now this condition they haven't given the text, but we are doing this arrangement here, and table we have to fill. So observe the deflection of north pole of the magnetic needle when current flows from A to B. Please see. You might have noticed the deflection of the magnetic north pole of the magnetic needle, which is towards right with respect to the direction of electric current in the conductor. That is from A to B, it deflects towards right. It is deflecting towards east. The direction of north pole is in clockwise direction. Now we are interchanging the connection, that is A is connected to negative and B is connected to positive. So the direction of electric current is now from B to A. The direction of electric current is reversed. Now see the arrangement. Magnetic needle is above the conductor or conductor is below the magnetic needle. This is asked in table 2.2, second part. Now please see the deflection, in which direction the north pole of the magnetic needle deflects with respect to the direction of electric current. This is from B to A, and deflection let us see. I hope you have noted. The current is from B to A along the conductor, and the magnetic needle moved towards right, the direction of west, which is the right hand side of north south direction, and the direction of rotation of the magnetic needle is anti-clockwise direction. The experiment just now we observed was done first time by Hans Christian Ørsted, and the explanation why these magnetic poles of that magnetic needle deflected in different directions in different situations was given by James Clerk Maxwell. These rules are: one is Maxwell's right hand thumb rule, and the same rule is in other words called right hand screw rule. We will go into detail about the rules. Maxwell's right hand thumb rule is as follows. Imagine you are holding a current carrying conductor with the right hand in such a way that the thumb points in the direction of the current. The direction in which other fingers encircle the conductor gives the direction of magnetic field. We can understand this rule with a demonstration using an aid. See, this is a representation of current carrying conductor, a straight conductor, and the direction of electric current is given by that red arrow mark. I think you can see it clearly. Now the rule says, imagine that we are holding this conductor with such a way that the direction of electric current is given by my right hand thumb, and I am holding this. Other fingers tips represent the direction of magnetic field. That is, when current is flowing in this direction, magnetic field is produced in a direction given by the direction of the tips of the fingers. So I can just show you the direction of magnetic field in this way. Is it not clockwise? Because it is moving as a needle of clock moves. So when current is in this direction around the conductor, we get a magnetic field in clockwise direction. Now, at any point, suppose we have a magnetic north pole somewhere around the conductor. If north pole is here at the top, that is above the conductor, this north pole is repelled by the magnetic field. Suppose the north pole is here, this north pole will experience a force in a direction shown by this arrow because of the magnetic field produced by the current carrying conductor. So it is in this way outward or towards right with respect to the current carrying conductor and the direction of electric current. In this direction, when current flows towards the right of the conductor, the north pole will deflect. And if it is in this point and the direction of repulsion of the north pole or the movement of the north pole is downward, and if it is down or below the straight conductor, this north pole will move in towards left, and if it is in this side, it will go up and again in clockwise direction. In short, it will rotate or it will move in a clockwise direction. This is the direction of magnetic field around the conductor. You can very easily understand this magnetic field is perpendicular to the direction of electric current. So a plane very perpendicular to the direction of electric current, we get magnetic field. In which direction? In clockwise direction. And it is for all the points from one end to other end of the conductor. So we can have different planes where we get magnetic field all in the same direction. They will not be intersecting each other, and this will be in concentric circles. And if we come closer to the conductor, magnetic field will be stronger, and if we go away from the conductor, magnetic field will be weak or less. So this is the, and current carrying conductor, its property is the intensity of electric current. If more intense current is flowing, we get greater strength in the magnetic field. These are the two factors. Maxwell's right hand thumb rule is in some other words called right hand screw rule. A typical setup is shown here. It is a screw here. It is right hand screw. That means once we turn it, the tip will go into that material. It is a cardboard. So the screw will go into the cardboard in this direction, inward. And the screw will turn in a particular direction, and we are turning the screw with the screwdriver. Observe carefully. Now I am turning the screw, and screw head is turning in a direction, and screw is going inside. Screw is going deeper and deeper, that is in the direction of electric current. The screw is moving or getting into it, and the head is moving in a direction which is again the same as we have seen in the case of right hand thumb rule, that is in clockwise direction. That is why it is called screw rule. The screw is going inside, that is the direction of electric current, and the direction of magnetic field. So from this we can understand, if a magnetic north is situated here above the conductor, it will move towards the right as it is moving in clockwise direction. And if it is this side, it moves down. If the magnetic north pole is below the conductor, it will move towards left. And if it is here, it will move upward. Again, if it is here, right. So in this direction, north pole will be repelled, and this is the direction of magnetic field, because we define magnetic field as the direction of north pole in a magnetic field. So in that direction, magnetic lines are there, which is vertical or perpendicular to the direction of electric current and in clockwise direction. Now instead of turning in that direction, that is direction of electric current in this, I can change the same to this direction, just opposite. Now what will happen to the magnetic field? Let us see. Arrangement is the same. Screw is here, tip of the screw, I am going to apply the screwdriver. Now I am turning the screw. What is happening here? The screw is going deeper, that is in direction of electric current, and the screw head is turning in which direction, can you tell?
Clockwise.
Yes, it is clockwise direction, same as we have just seen in the other case. So in both the cases, whatever may be the direction of electric current, in that direction, if we consider with respect to the direction of electric current, a clockwise direction, magnetic field will be produced. So when current goes in any direction, with respect to that direction, clockwise direction, the magnetic field will be produced. And here also, if north pole is here at the top, it will move towards right, and here down, and below the conductor, if north pole is situated, it will move towards left, and in this side it will go up, again here right. So clockwise direction. Now we can sum up what we have seen in these rules, right hand thumb rule and screw rule. Let us see. Suppose this is the straight conductor, current is moving in this direction, A to B, with respect to this conductor, a magnetic field is produced around the conductor in clockwise direction. So as we already seen, if a north pole is here, this north pole will move in this direction towards right. And if it is here, it will move in this direction. North pole will move towards left. And if it is here, it will move down. And if it is the other side, it will move up. Or we can tell at any point the magnetic field will repel the north pole in a direction called tangent that you have studied already. Tangent to this point in clockwise direction. And if it is here, you can imagine, you can tell that it will move in this direction because it is again tangent. And if it is here, it will move in this direction. And if it is here, it will move in this direction. This is the definition of tangent. That means it will all will get a 90 degree or perpendicular to this point with respect to the center. This is called tangent. These things are not there in the text, but I am telling only for your knowledge. Now we can come to a statement, and an easy method I will tell you to remember or recollect this thing. That statement is this: if current is flowing in one direction with respect to the direction of electric current, if north pole, if it is above what? Above the conductor carrying current, this north pole will move towards right. If the north pole is below the conductor, it will move towards left. From these two statements, we can recollect this entire thing easily with a shortcut. Above right, alright, let it be. Now concentrate here, this particular statement. Below, left, below, left. There is some sort of rhyme in it. Below, left. With this, we can recollect. Not because of these two L it happened. No. Maxwell found out this and all. He generalized this rule. And from that, we get this particular observation. From this observation, we get an easy method to recollect it using this below, left. If it is below left, above right. With this, we can explain what we have seen in our experiment. Now we illustrate this experiment we have seen, and the table we have already filled. Table 2.1 and 2.2 and figure 2.3a and 2.3b. See, the figure shows 4 magnetic needles. This actually represents the two cases. Figure 2.3a and 2.3b are the first two, and the other two, figure is not given there in the text, but we have to fill the table 2.2. Let us see one by one. First case, that conductor AB, A is near south pole and B is near north pole, and current is from A to B, or we can tell it is from south direction to north direction. What will happen to that north pole of the magnetic needle? In which direction it will deflect? We have already studied the magnetic needle is down or below the conductor. So below left. So the magnetic needle will deflect towards left of the current carrying conductor. So that is nothing but towards west. And the direction of movement of the magnetic needle is in anti-clockwise direction. Now in figure 2, that is current is from B to A, from north side to south side in the figure. The deflection of magnetic needle is again towards left of the conductor. North-south direction, left side is east. So it will move towards east, and the direction of deflection is clockwise direction. Now next set of figures, we have magnetic compass above the conductor. The figure is not there in the text, but you have to fill the table. Instead of telling magnetic needle above the conductor, in the text they have given conductor is below the magnetic needle. Both are the same, that we have already explained. Now current is from A to B, or we can tell it is from south direction to north direction. What will be the direction of deflection of magnetic north of the magnetic needle? We have seen if it is above, it will turn towards right. So north will move towards right of south north direction, that is nothing but east. But the direction of rotation of the magnetic needle is in clockwise direction. Now comes the last one. Current is in B to A, that is from north poles and to south poles and direction. Same, the north pole deflect towards right. North south directions, right is west. So it will move towards west, and the direction is anti-clockwise direction. This class we have dealt only the case of a straight conductor kept a horizontal direction, and in coming videos we will see the conductor kept in vertical direction and the magnetic field around it, and circular loop, how the magnetic field look like. Then we will go to solenoid and direction of magnetic field around a solenoid or electromagnet. Please do watch all these videos and get a thorough knowledge and understanding about the magnetic effect of electric current. We will meet on that classes later on.